What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and today, Tower of Fantasy. To kind of just make it quick, we're gonna go over the three characters that you should be pulling for on your SSR ticket. So we all getting our little free ticket today if you've been playing ever since launch. Um, if not, you should be able to pick it up tomorrow or the next day, pretty much on how you've been playing. But for the three characters you need to be pulling for, because I know a lot of people are like they don't know who to get. So these are the three characters. Okay, let's not waste any time. So number one character. This is not in order, but then this is one character you need to be pulling for is Miss Meryl. So why do you need to be pulling for Meryl? One, she's a shield breaker, and we know these shields in this game is very tanky. Before you can do any damage to the health on the opponent, you need to break the shield. So Meryl pretty much blasts through the shield, man. Her skill pretty much makes her have some super armor, and she pretty much just slices through the shield. Her skill just keeps slashing away, give you like those ice little blast. So yeah, she's insanely good. So she's pretty much like a shield slash tank. She does do pretty good decent damage. So yeah, she's definitely a must pull. If you don't know or confused about who you are picking. So on to the next one. So second will be
Do you have the money?
King. And if you play Genshin Impact, low budget Duluth. I'm joking. Then he turns this
Do you have the money?
Sephiroth. I don't get this kid right here, but it is what it is. But King, why you should be pulling for King? Okay, so pretty much same as Meryl. He's also a shield breaker, but he's more on the damage side. And I would kind of put this in here too for exploration purposes. uh if you've been playing the game for a minute, you need fire to like a lot of these puzzles out in the open world. So you have King. I doubt you'll like replace him for anybody else. So he's pretty much gonna be embedded in your team for a while. So having him in your party and not have to switch your weapon sets just to do a damn puzzle is a quality of life, bro. So yeah. So that's another reason why you should be pulling for King, or picking him for your free SSR ticket. So like I said, unlike Meryl, he provides more damage. He is a shield breaker, uh, but he provides more damage. So Meryl is just more on the tanky side. I would say back to Meryl. Let's go back to Meryl real quick. That I heard that she's very she's becoming a nuisance in PvP because of the shield break, the tankiness, and she does get super armor on her abilities. So, you know, if you care about PvP, Meryl is your go-to. King,
Do you have the money?
DPS, shield breaking, more DPS side, on the damage side. So PvP, I believe he's pretty good in PvP too, but I just keep hearing Meryl is like pretty much like becoming a problem. You know, Nemesis too.
I am listening.
Nemesis is a problem in PvP. Oh my gosh. Especially if you get like more dupes of her, she becomes like a healer, and just the turrets and like just she's irritating.
Do you have the
But
money?
Nemesis is not an SSR ticket if you're wondering. Just kind of talking about PvP for a little bit. Because it came out today. Especially if you've been playing. I think if you're like over level 30, 31 or something like that. You got the option to do PvP. So third character is
I knew you would
Samir.
pick me.
Samir is insane. I don't have her, but I see a lot of people using her. She provides a lot of damage. She's strictly DPS. Unfortunately, she doesn't break shields. So you need a shield breaker, you know? So just pretty much, you know, if you don't have a shield breaker, Samir is still good for your team though, because it's still a lot of, you know, characters, even the one of the 4 stars, that can shield break also. So but Samir is insane, you know, like I said, if you have one of these characters, build upon that character. So typically you want to have a shield breaker, a DPS unit, and then, you know, literally a support unit slash, you know, another shield breaker, DPS, depending on how you want to go in your team comp. But I think the meta team comp at this point, uh Samir, Meryl and Nemesis, or Samir, King and Nemesis. I believe that's the meta, like the most meta team, I want to say. But yeah, man, if you don't have any of these 3 characters, pick one of them, because it'll, you know, only if you're a meta slave, right? If not, pick who you want, you know, just kind of go down the line, whoever you pick, you know, just kind of have a shield breaker character, DPS, and you know, support or whoever in the 3rd slot, pretty much provide you more for your team. Because my team comp right now is pretty much Meryl, Coco Ritter, and Tsubasa, you know. So those 3 is my 3 uh uh you know, weapons or slash characters that I use, you know. Meryl provides the shield, Tsubasa, well, shield and damage pretty much, and Tsubasa provides, you know, kind of more support, and I get the range. I kind of love using Tsubasa. She is my first SSR character, and I kind of want to talk about her a little bit too. Tsubasa, I keep hearing people say she's very future proof, just because if you get a dupe of her, when you dodge and charge attack, she provides the team uh of attack buff that is stacks. I think the max is like 15%, I believe. It used to be 25%, but I believe they nerfed her to be 15% because it was just too huge of a buff, I believe. So Tsubasa could be another one, you know what I'm saying? You know. So, and Coco Ritter pretty much my healer. If I get in trouble, she's there to provide me more support. So that's pretty much what I use, you know. So I'm pretty much building around like Meryl, you know. So just kind of think about it. Whatever, whoever you use, you build around that character. You don't have to do the meta. You know, I feel like in PvE you don't have to really do the meta at this point. You know, because me personally, I know a lot of people saying Crow is not really that good up until you get like a couple dupes, you know, of him. You know, I'm seeing if I can get Nemesis first. Then if I can get Nemesis, I will definitely use my free SSR ticket on Crow. But as for right now, I am just saving my SSR ticket. If you want to do that, just save your SSR ticket, you know, up until you can, you know, see if you get Nemesis or whoever you want. Yeah, you know, that would be the smart option, you know. And another thing is, don't just go using your SSR ticket, you know. Or special orders. Okay. Make sure you do at least 30 pulls on here, because for the first time you do get a free SSR, you know, from I think the first 10 to 30 you get, you know, somewhere around there you'll get a SSR, but when you reach 30 you will get your free SSR on the first 30 pull. Then after that, make sure you go to your 80 pity, because you'll get another SSR. So that's 2 SSRs. So depending on what you got, you know, build around those 2 characters. So that's why you get the free SSR ticket, you know. So whatever you lack, I would say get the character that, you know, you lack on the SSR ticket. Or like I said, get one of those 3 characters, or, you know, build upon whoever you maining. So that's what I would say. You know, me, I already did my 80 pity, so I'm already at 20, and I'm waiting if I can get Pity here or if I can get Nemesis. And depending if I can get Nemesis or not, my plan is to get, if I can get Nemesis, I think I will get Crow, because if you don't know, Nemesis do have a resonance. So I will talk about that pretty much, now. So in the future, we're gonna have characters that has resonance, you know. So to go here, let's talk about a little bit about the resonance here. So we have weapon resonance effect. So if you do the attack, or no, the tank attack and heal, you pretty much get a damage reduction 5%, healing effect 20%, and team play increase final damage reduction by 20%. So this is PvE. So without the 20% more reduction, this will apply in PvP. So, two tanks, you'll get damage reduction 25%, shatter by 60%, aggro by 800%. And team play, it'll further boost by 20%. So, and then attack, I think a lot of people probably do this, both attack, 2 DPS type weapons, final damage 10%, team play, you get a further 40%. So all in all, 50% PvE, but PvP is just only 10%. So yeah, keep that in mind. And 2 healers, you get more healing, right? And you get 100% more healing in PvE, So that's the weapon resonance. So you kind of want to think about this too, you know. So build your team according to this and according to pretty much, who you main, pretty much. So that's something to think about too. But in the future, we have this thing like well, pretty much. So yeah. So right here, Nemesis pretty much get the Vault Resonance, and she is pretty much the only one that has this at this point. So that's why I'm waiting to get Nemesis, because we do have this thing called Vault Resonance that she applies. So if you have her, put her in your party, then Samir is pretty much Vault 2, and then Crow also. That's why if I get Nemesis, I'm getting Crow because of this resonance. So if you get this, if you get Nemesis, he increases Vault attack by 15% and Vault resistance by 25%. So you activate by equipping 2 or more Vault weapons. The set effects do not work with others. So you have to have 2 Vaults. So, pretty much you have to have Nemesis in the team and another Vault character, Crow or Samir. So you get Nemesis, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm waiting. So if you're gonna do this too, that's why I'm waiting for my Nemesis to come. Hopefully she does. I'm F2P, so if I don't get her, then I'll probably just go with Samir. Because I know eventually I will get Crow. But so in the future, you will get more characters that has these elemental resonance. So you kind of want to, if you want to look towards the future with these characters, if you main, let's say like Meryl, we're gonna have a character named Fig. I'm pretty sure you guys seen her in the story, that she is gonna be the character just like Nemesis, but for ice resonance. So yeah. So Frigg, I think I said Fig, but Frigg. So she has her own little resonance also with ice. I always want to say Cry because of Genshin, but so it's called Frozen Domain here. So using a weapon skill from Bullwinter, a large ice field will be placed on your position, lasting 25 seconds inside the ice field. Dodge will not be consumed while using Frigg's weapon and gain an attack Frozen Domain 1. But when using ice weapons, increase ice attack by 15% and shatter by 25%. So she gives you a buff for having another ice weapon equipped. So pretty much if you want to kind of, think for the future, kind of save up your what's it, the black cubes, or your red nucleuses because these characters are coming. Ruby is for the flame residents, so if you like King, if you main King, you know, you kind of want to get Ruby in the future because the flame resonance. So 2 or more flame weapons increase flame attack 20% and flame resistance by 40% taken in the background. So yeah. Then Frigg is the ice. Like I said, the frozen domain. Let's go frozen domain. I don't know why. Nemesis, the Vault Residence. We got Nemesis now. So if you're trying to main Crow or Samir, you really want to go after Nemesis because she is, I believe, very future proof just because of the Vault Residence. So yeah. And then we got Cobalt. So Cobalt is another one with the Flame Residence here. So you want to save it for Cobalt because I think Ruby is probably in the far future, I believe. I think in a CN version. I'm kind of familiar a little bit by the CN version because I know it's Tower of Fantasy been out for like pretty much a year in CN because I was going to play, but you know I chose not to, which you know I should have. And then somebody has physical. I think it's Claudia. Claudia has physical resonance. So yeah. So I'm not sure how the physical resonance work. I guess you know, physical attacks. You know, I don't know we have that in the game yet. If we do, maybe. But yeah, like I said, you really wanna you know, if you really wanna go further and beyond with it, if you're going to play Tower Fantasy, you know, long term, you know, this is something to think about too. So yeah. So hopefully that all makes sense. You know, I don't typically do like these videos, but I know a lot of people are kind of like asking questions and stuff like that. So I kind of want to, you know, put this video out. So hopefully you guys enjoy and smash that like button if this helps you out. Comment below. Discord, Twitch, also in the description if you guys want to go join those. I do stream this game, so if you guys want to go hang out, ask me questions. I would say if you want to co-op, I will gladly, but you know I am in a different server. I am in the Freedom Oasis server. If you guys, you know, if you new, you know, go on that channel. I definitely will co-op. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.